Um, just learn about it. But I'm gonna start. So, classic 90s mode. Play the game as modern take mode. Are you more confident with the new generation horror games? Or double reload mechanics? This mode, shoot, kill, reload. I'll go with this one. Wow, idiot. Daymare, a hardcore mode that will make you hate the developers of Daymare in 1998. If limited ammo and hard to kill, normal. Of a chance to follow your life, and this is the difficulty for you. And ammunition won't fail to satisfy your bloodthirstiness, but you should always watch out for the Dark Lady. And manual. Yep. Why not? And yes. And confirm. Sweet. Several hours have gone by since communications with Aegis Laboratory have been cut off. Now, two teams of highly trained Hades, Hexacore Advanced Division for Extraction and Search operatives are called out to investigate. Their mission: find the missing researchers who seemingly vanished without a trace. And retrieve sensitive, highly classified materials for a clandestine branch of the U.S. government. Tasked with gaining access to the lower levels of the labs, Passenger Liev barges into the second service entrance, and it is there that he discovers his security system has initiated a facility-wide quarantine, automatically shutting everyone in and serving as a warning to would-be invaders that some kind of experiment has gone horribly wrong.
All that matters on the chessboard are good moves and the actions you take to achieve this result. What I do is bide in the shadows, where I can strategically exploit the most vulnerable pawns. But this time had to be different. This time, I had to involve my hand directly. But let's get things in the right order. So I began the first phase of my plan.
Requesting the evacuation of all remaining personnel. Code Blue, repeat, this is a Code Blue emergency. Please respond, anyone, please. My name is Rebecca Jordan. I'm a doctor at the Aegis Medical Facility on the North Ball Islands. We have a problem of some magnitude here. There's a situation in the building that requires... There's been a terrible mishap. I think we've been exposed to some kind of gas, a corrosive agent that latches onto the lung is warping people outside. Can anyone hear me? Don't stay here, please!
I say again, we are at Code Blue. One of my colleagues freaked out, attacked me. I thought I'd roll the dice on whatever this contagion is and kill someone, but I don't know how long this channel will stay open. The security team triggered some sort of facility lockdown. I was in full quarantine and in fact I fear it. That transmission was the last communication out of Aegis' laboratory 12 hours ago. The latest mission parameters are courtesy of our friends over at the DOD. It seems the corrosive agent in question is actually the same experimental gas you've been ordered to retrieve. Only problem is, they forgot to mention in the initial brief that it's also a new type of chemical weapon that kills almost everyone it afflicts. Rest assured, all entrances and exits to the building were automatically sealed at the first sign of a breach, which is will infiltrate the facility as such. Epsilon, you'll enter via the central lobby on the second level, which serves as the main access point, and edge your way to the laboratory. Delta, you will simultaneously sweep through the lower Operation status has been raised to priority red. Repeat, priority red. You all know what that means. This won't be the simple snatch and grab you were initially led to believe. Good luck, gentlemen. Now get in there to show us what you're made of. That hell is truly the House of Hades. HQ out.
Priority red. You do understand that this assignment could be our last. Well, you know, if I were a betting man, I think I'd bet that the odds of, making it home in one piece are, a lot better with you on the battlefield. But that's if, you know, Gomer Pyle doesn't put us down first.
Just shut the fuck up, Leaf. Goddamn motor mouth.
Don't let him get to you, kid. That shitbird squawks at anyone with a bigger stick. Which is pretty much everyone. Never should have pulled his ass out that fireman back in Bloom 94.
Thanks, Hayden. Understood, Major. Damn it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just let the past go.
Romero 4 Golf, this is HQ. We hold you on gadget and show you entering the airspace above the island. You should be within visual range of Aegis at any moment. Over.
HQ, this is Sandman Actual. In descent for November Foxtrot, India. Standing by for mission go.
Sandman Actual, this is HQ. You are mission go. Authentication Echo Golf 394 at time 0227 Zulu. Out. We are mission go. This is the second platform. And the end of the line for you, lead. Green will infiltrate the laboratory via the third platform. After that, Raven and I will hold position at the external loading bay and remain on alert 5 to pick you rubber suckers up upon completion. At which point, we'll regroup on platform 2. Keep your comms clear as a precautionary measure. Over.
Roger that. Comms clear. En route to primary objective. Over and out.
Okay, let's get this started.
HQ here. Unlock codes received. We are remotely overriding the service access to Aegis Station. As explained during the brief, the data interchange device is still being tested for field use. Nevertheless, it will become your most important resource, allowing you to manage weapons, consumables, consult maps, health state, and above all, allow you...
Oop. Items. This tab contains all the consumables and key items that the character finds throughout the game. It also contains the character's weapons in the upper section. Status. This tab contains all the information about the character's health, status, and alterations. Map. This tab contains a map of the area and information on the current objective. And documents. This tab contains all documents, ID tags, and audio files that the character finds throughout the game.
to interact with any type of electronic device. Over. Judging from the fragments of video we pulled from surveillance, it appears that several tanks labeled CSR-3 have already been attached to the main hoisting unit. I'll stand by at the main doors to the freight elevator. Over.
Liev here. Copy that. Objective confirmed. Looks like the contagion leaked out from a couple tanks crammed into the area. There are also sure signs of a firefight and explosive residue. Proceeding with the mission. Over.
Let's see if there's anything around here. I think I only have a limited amount of... Yeah. Only have handgun ammo, so I'm just going to have my pistol out. It's a really nice game. I do like what they did with it. Been meaning to play this for a while now. I've got it recently and finally decided to do a live stream on it, so happy about that. Fire burns.
It's about time you guys got here. You're with emergency response, right?
That's right, Agent Liev. How's the leg?
It hurts like hell. But I'll be alright. Can't move very far, though.
That's unfortunate. Listen, I need to search this place for survivors. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Survivors? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'll be waiting here. I just need to rest my eyes a little.
Magazine quick slot. Triangle. In order to perform the reloading action, you must first select the magazine from the quick slot menu. Fast reload. Press the reload button once to perform the fast reload. The character will replace the current equipped magazine with a new one, dropping the former to the ground. Drop magazine can be picked up at a later time. Slow reload. Hold down the reload button to perform the slow reload. The character will replace the current equipped magazine with a new one, placing the former back in the inventory. An items tab in the DID, it's possible to combine M boxes and magazine to refill the magazines itself. If I remember correctly, this game was actually made by people that are big Resident Evil fans. So it's definitely a Resident Evil inspired video game, which is another reason why I want to get a chance to play it and live stream it. Yep, there we go.
Liev to Mission Control, Sandman. I made contact with an Aegis worker. I followed the protocol. I'm now heading to the control room to begin loading procedures. Over.
Copy that. This all brings back memories from '94. Especially that day when you opened fire on all those poor, innocent people. Or what was left of them. Don't you remember?
Orders are orders, Major, and those innocent people weren't exactly civilians. When you finally get your ass out of that chopper and onto the battlefield, we'll talk about it. Proceeding to objective. Over.
So that kind of reminds me of like very, very disgruntled bad blood between I don't know. I was gonna say something else, but I can't even think of it.
Someone must have had a lot of fun down here.
Almost Diary, translated from Japanese. 8 August 1945. Honor, a word the Allied forces would never understand. Thousands of innocent souls in seconds destroyed by the U.S. atomic bomb. Not those of soldiers, not those of men who made a choice to fight and sacrifice themselves in service of our great nation, but those of Pacific civilians who lived in those cities now totally cancelled. Women and children, our families are gone. Obliterated by their desire for dominance, by the desire to show the world the strength of their science, the atomic bomb. But now the time has come to show them the strength of our science. It took years of hardship to develop terrible weapons, but the worst we could imagine arrived simply by chance. We had chosen to keep the Scourge, our worst discovery, a secret because it was too inhuman even for Unit 74, where men were granted the luxury of releasing the darkness of their spirits. A weapon too humane even for war, but not too inhumane for those Western people who lost all traces of honor with the push of a button. The men of this crew, the fathers of sons, now deprived of their loved ones, have named it Sujin, the condemnation. The world literally works in history. The world literary works and histories will remember the people behind the atomic bomb as villainous and blatant, a mass genocide that will tarnish their conscience forever. But this is not enough, not for us, not for the families they cancelled in 1 second. Perseverance is better than defeat. The new emperor ordered that Sujin be spread over the enemy, a divine noiseless wind, but extremely lethal. Our condemnation will tear their hearts out and lead them on a path to the same suffering we are experiencing. We departed from Tokyo a few hours ago and expect a long journey to the American coast, where the plague will be unleashed and a story out of the science fiction novels will run its course. At this very moment, a second I-400 of the glorious Japanese Imperial Navy should be leaving Osaka, ready to deliver the second and last reserve of the plague to a top-secret location in Germany. Unit 74 no longer exists, swept away by a 20-kiloton blast, but its creation is more alive than ever, and it could still shift the balance of power in the world in our favor. We must do anything we can to leave the rest to fate. Admiral Shinji M. The rest is illegible. Interesting. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So that's interesting read. I need to get better at reading stuff. This rapid use quick slot. In order to use an item, you must first select it from the quick slot submenu. Use items. Hold circle. Hold down the use button to use the selected consumable. Using an item will cause the character status to temporarily change. Overdose. Using an item may also increase the overdose value of the character when it reaches certain level and start damaging the character over time. The character is not affected by any change to status. The overdose value will slowly decrease over time. Okay, so you want to make sure not to overdose. But they are. I like it can still move even with it on, that open. Sorry. Looks like a bank transaction made out to Jay Phelps for $1 million. Noted trainee, I read your file, Kevin, and your resume is quite impressive. Despite your age, it seems you already installed and maintained your share of sophisticated equipment that most techs here don't even know exist. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to know exactly what you're getting into. I heard you ask a coworker what kind of research is being conducted here. If I had to hazard a guess, it must involve the UFO they found off the coast of this island. These scientists are clearly seeking ways to permanently alter the human genome to create superhuman human-alien hybrids. Joking, obviously, but this is a top-secret government facility, and the suits here won't hesitate to lock you up and throw away the key if you give them a reason to. Places like this naturally employ state-of-the-art computer systems and machinery that go well beyond the scope of most technicians. Lucky for you, the thermoelectric generators, although extremely powerful, are very simple to use via an interface. The only real hurdle you will come across is the odd time when a power outage occurs. In this situation, all you need to do is find a PC to check which areas shorted out. This isn't automatic, so you have to restore power manually using the control panel to bypass the areas marked in red, which will turn green if you are successful. Just follow the instructions on screen and I'm sure there won't be any problems. But if you run into something serious, give me a call and I'll send someone down to help you. Don't forget that loose lips sink ships. Welcome aboard and good luck. Mick O'Hagan, Chief Maintenance Officer. Okay. So let's see. I remember doing this a while ago and I couldn't, and I sucked at it, so it might take a while. RH, SR, SR, SS, LA, CA, CA. So I remember right. RH, SR, LA, SR, SS, CA, CA. Yeah, I think. And Yeah, I have to. Wait, that's CR. We got CR. Okay, I did get it right. Last time it took me forever. Yep, I need to pause. Okay.
What the hell are these things?
No, that's not what I wanted. Yep, that's better. Okay. Oh. Drop the hell down. You drop. Power failure detected. Cargo area need manual restoration. Start the recovery process.
There's something down below. It looks like a huge submarine with markings that resemble biohazard symbols, and could the flag really be Japanese?
Focus on the mission, Agent. I don't care what titter-ridden cow curdles the milk those pasteurizing big shots call us in to mop up. Time is running out. Get your ass on the objective. Over.
Then you better drop, because I shoot you in the frickin' head. Okay, I shot you twice in the head. What? Oh yeah.
DF to mission control. Elvis has left the building.
Understood. We'll take it from here, Agent. If the weather gets any worse, we might experience comm interference. Proceed to your next objective. Emergency channel open. Over.
I do really like the way they did this. This is a fun little game. Okay. Reload. I'm gonna take my time. Fucking drop! Thank you. Fuck's sakes. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm gonna need a fuller gun.
I did not see that dude coming. I did not see it coming. Go. You just stay down. I'm dead. Hexacar Biojects encrypted file code HB194. I did go on those a little bit. That's gonna be another side thing that I'll do for the fun for myself, so I am not gonna go through and read all of that stuff set on here, because that'll take too long. Combine items. From the inventory tab, it's possible to combine certain items and create new and improved ones. By combining basic ingredients with hexacore additives, the player can create items usable from the quick slot submenu. Make counter RUFs. By combining RUFs of the same type, a significantly more powerful version of the original will be created. Alternatively, when you combine RUF of different types, an item wielding the base properties from each will be crafted. It's kind of like the red and green herbs, red, green, and blue herbs from Resident Evil. Gonna combine this, that. I'll leave these two separate. Hacking chamber. Although some doors and lockers are firmly shut with a security system, they might just contain rare and valuable resources. It's possible to crack the system with the hacking DID function. Speaking of hacking, you need an override cable. Hacking process. To successfully hack into the system, you must stop both cursors while they are inside the moving segments. When you stop one in the correct position, a countdown will begin. If the countdown reaches 0, the hack has failed, destroying the cable. That's reasonable. That's not syringe 2 I can take. There we go. Hacking successful. Ooh, regular ammo. Sweet. And that's another file I'll do separately on for myself. Or if I feel like it next time, I'll set it up so my phone could do it, and I'll read it to you. Thank you. I want that. Well, that person didn't have a pleasant death. Okay, since I got regular ammo, I'm gonna empty that out. Combine that with that. And then I'll just swap out the magazines when I get it replaced. I believe that's it. So I'll move on out. Bye. And goodbye. Sweet, those guys are gone. I'll find this with that. Archive file. This diary belonged to an ages researcher. Some of the dates are circled with red ink. 1995. Pollux. We can finally create the perfect soldier. Strong, resilient, and self-repairing. And I think that most of the grunt work was done by none other than Mother Nature herself. For some reason, the local jellyfish, which are already capable of amazing regeneration, inhabited the sunken vessel whereby they became exposed to the chemical agent. From there, they reproduced generation after generation, growing stronger with each mutation that altered their DNA and birthed hybrids. We studied these new aquatic life forms, outwardly similar to Hydra Cnidaria, but far more aggressive and much more dangerous. In time, we'll use our study to create a new virus that can turn regular soldiers into genetically advanced war machines. But in the meantime, all we can do is wait for the government to fulfill its promise in order to begin human trials. 1997. If I think back to just a few years, it feels like a century ago. Although Castor is now the pinnacle of modern BC warfare, Pollux is also on track to fruition. The Hydra Cnidaria finally gifted us its firstborn. We've had a major breakthrough, a passing of the torch of sorts, even if it would be foolhardy to hide the fact that we need more time. Time is something that army and government officials just won't allow us. Hold on a second. They've promised Pollux to their allies, and Pollux they shall have. The only issue we haven't been able to solve, one that puts the entire program into jeopardy, is this. The perfect soldier we've prototyped is anything but perfect. We've injected the fires into hundreds of candidates with wide genetic variations, yet we're nowhere near a solution. In fact, in just a few minutes, the virus begins to strengthen its host. Although no visible external changes are apparent, in just 2 to 3 hours after infection, Pollux is able to generate cells and tissues, progressively increasing the power and resilience of its hosts. It is truly remarkable accomplishment that will advance medical and military research by decades in just a few short years. If not for the great side effects that have afflicted almost every subject during experimentation. All the physical enhancements afforded by the Pollux virus are subordinate to a single inescapable necessity: the host's assimilation of specific hormones that balance and regulate the body, which are otherwise produced by the hypothalamus. As long as large enough quantities of these hormones are assimilated in concentrated doses to the demand of accelerated metabolisms and aware, while strength, resilience, and regenerative powers remain under control. However, when these hormones become absent for prolonged periods, the first signs of mental deterioration appear, causing blackouts and gradually destroying all forms of conscious decision-making. Of that, in most cases, the body undergoes unpredictable physical changes that lead to its eventual total destruction. What we need to accomplish in the remaining months afforded to the study is to find a solution as the project as a whole is at stake. 1998. Government agents regularly visit the lab and help themselves to experimental data and samples from the most important studies. We've lost a lot of sleep in the past few months, but haven't been able to figure out the hormone dilemma that's been plaguing our research, other than administering a large amount of synthetic hormone to Pollux infectees. The military and strategic purpose of viral weapons is to keep the host in an intermediate state whereby physical abilities are greatly enhanced, yet always under conscious control that will respond lethally to orders. The only way to achieve this is to force subjects to inject themselves with hormones. All of this, of course, is inevitably subject to a series of unknowns that the military doesn't seem to care about. I wonder what would happen if one of these subjects turned against its creator, intentionally or not able to take the synthetic hormones, among other things that are limited on the battlefield. Unless subjects are damaged beyond regenerative capabilities, these potentially unstoppable and lethal soldiers could just go on a killing spree with no one to stop them. That is until the absence of the necessary hormones causes its own self-destruction. And this isn't really a solution, as one test showed when a subject infected by Pollux, somehow gifted with increased intelligence, took a researcher captive inside the lab. After several hours of negotiation, the subject, obviously suffering from mental deterioration, tore open the researcher's head and devoured his hypothalamus in a grotesque feeding frenzy that afforded it the necessary hormones it was lacking. This extended his life by several hours and regained some intelligence that was lost during the experiment. far as I'm concerned, despite however many years I've dedicated to this program, PLX 731 is officially just another failed bioweapon experiment. The reason for its failure lies in the inability to produce, even artificially, the necessary hormones to maintain life and sedate its host. Apparently, however, the higher-ups have their own ideas regarding this. All we can do now is narrow down the research and do what they tell us yet again. So it's almost similar to like a regenerator from why the music just pick up? No regenerator, but a oh, I forgot the name, but it's from Dead Space. Subject: maintenance and renewal of containment rooms. Dear Dr. Everett, by now you've probably sick of my many appeals, but I really must insist that the maintenance system for controlling temperature in the containment rooms be remedied immediately. The system is supposed to automatically turn on once the air reaches a specific temperature. Instead, I am forced to send one of my people to adjust it at the terminal outside the room, which regulates the level of nitrogen via a spectrum every 6 hours by hand. By hand! To avoid further inconveniences and to fulfill your managerial responsibility to mend the system, please send another technician to fix the damn machine. I sincerely appreciate the assistance. Dr. Jeremy Falk, lead researcher at BL1, Aegis Labs North Blue 2 facility. I forget what they're called, but they're creatures from Dead Space. The first was where what sounds like is that they would continually. Can I go through here yet? No, I can't. Guys, yeah. They necessarily don't die right away. They keep on regenerating faster and stuff, so it's harder to kill them.
Huh. Probably has to do with the chamber's cooling system.
Single one nitrogen stack was activated. Start the readjusting process? Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four, 0. Three, 5. I think 4 has the thing, yeah. 4035. Negative 15-1. 20. Yeah. So let's see, 40. There you go. Get this.
Liev to Mission Control. PLX 731 sample secured. En route to second helipad for extraction. Do you copy?
Good job, Agent. But I'm afraid I have some bad news. The objective of this operation has been updated. Agent Krychek and West have disappeared, and until they've been found, we can't allow you to leave the building. Your new objective is to complete the mission of the Epsilon team, and download all the research data on your DID. Please confirm status update. Over.
New objective confirmed. On my way. Over.
Okay. It's...
Sure. I'm just a war dog after all.
Okay. Oh, so that's lovely. That's lovely.
Better find some ammo.
How do they know how some of these people become skeletons? That's my one main question. Okay, how's my health? Okay, my health is good now.
Crane, can you hear me? Crane!
So when I first played this for fun, I died by that zombie, by that regenerative type zombie. I used my pistol last time, and yeah, still use my pistol again today because I don't have enough ammo for my one gun. Well, I have ammo, but I don't have a magazine for it.
All systems active. All systems down.
Shit. I absolutely have to recover those samples somehow.
Remains of Ancient West. Looks like some asshole gunned him down.
Sandman, do you copy? I found West's body. Looks like he was shot to death. No sign of Krychek yet. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, God damn this cock-sucking storm!
Okay, let's go ahead and listen to the audio. No, let me give me a second. Let me go ahead and nah. I was gonna go do the computer thing, but I'll do that next. Fuck. Woo. Give me back that. I didn't want to do that, you stupid thing. Okay. Next game, when I start it again, I'll just go ahead and read off the information. I'll get it all set up so I can do that. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and grab this. Wait, why did I do that? Sweet. Yeah, next time I'll play, I'll have all that set up so I can just read that.
The private office of the founder. From here I should be able to restore system passwords.
Portraits for the Greek god Castor, one half of Discovery with his twin brother Pollux, a brilliant horse tamer and protector of weary sailors. Dear Dr. Weir's Diary 1, Part 1, Castor and Pollux. Of the possible names, what could be more appropriate than these? Indeed, the revolutionary breakthrough that is Pollux could never have existed without its brethren Castor. Perhaps the most malevolent chemical weapon ever conceived. As a matter of fact, we knew practically nothing of it before salvage of that Japanese submarine was completed in the 70s. Except that it brought about irreversible damage to organisms that would shame even Sauron. That being said, this whole program, one that will inevitably rewrite the history of BC weapons and elevate the United States even higher on its supreme global pedestal, didn't arrive merely by chance. No, not mere chance, but rather divine intervention that the vessel delivering its toxic payload to our predecessors never reached its destination. Instead, becoming helplessly entangled off the coast of the North Fall Islands in Washington State, where it remained unseen and forgotten for years. It may well be fluke, however, that a particular type of jellyfish native to the islands came in contact with itsy bitsy doses that gradually escaped the rotten hull, instantly transforming, perhaps evolving, and infecting some of the island villagers. But it wasn't until the obscure crisis claimed its first human victim that our government decided to step in and take action, stumbling upon the terrible truth that is, in fact, the only reason we're here today is due to pure and simple incompetence of the crew. The funny thing about this narrow escape is that a potentially disastrous yet poorly executed revenge plot by some defeated nation overseas has once again turned out to be quite a luck for us. Part 2. 1973 was the year when the Aegis laboratories were built on the island designated North Blue 2 in order to safely extract and repurpose the liquid gas we discovered in that Japanese submarine. I still remember the salvage operation and construction works, as the company gave me free rein when it came to most of the architectural and design choices. We were able to free part of the hull from its seabed tomb, then later built the concrete bunker that currently houses it. It was one heck of an engineering job, but the facilities we use today are more than worth the immense effort. Sorry. The lower levels of the North Blue 2 facility, the most top secret ones, contain the submarine and most vital experiment rooms while other levels contain the observation deck, loading area for shipping of sensitive materials, additional labs, and a storage area. On the other hand, the top levels, accessible by ordinary staffers, include office space, a conference room, modern server room, and necessary amenities. Blah, blah, blah. Anonymity. Most of the people who work here have no idea of what lies beneath, and are ignorant to the fact that they're parading around a monument where history is being rewritten every single day. Come to think of it, I doubt anyone truly knows what's going on down here. Part 3. Castor could possibly be the ultimate weapon for large-scale chemical attacks, yet the dispersal method is surprisingly simple. The CSRO3 gas is compressed at very high temperatures in special voice tanks that are loaded onto an aircraft. When the aircraft reaches its target, single or multiple Castor cylinders are jettisoned. Once they strike the surface, the release mechanism is triggered and 3 shielding petals open up, leaving the inner cylinder exposed. At this point, the CRS-03 is released at a high pressure, which converts the pressurized liquid to a gas, making it extremely volatile. This is where Castor shows its its unique colors. The gas expands rapidly like a mighty flame and feeds on the oxygen in the surrounding area, creating a sort of closed-off environment that makes it nearly impossible for any breathing organism to survive. Gradually, it will lose all effectiveness and dematerialize, leaving no trace behind. If a large enough quantity were to be spread to highly populated locations, it could inflict thousands upon thousands of victims within seconds, instantly consuming a population for a military or a group of unpleasant and expendable mercenaries sent out to the scene of a confrontation. Cast a light on the darkness, and there shall be no storm from which he cannot save you. Yeah, I don't know Greek, so it's an old, elegant typewriter. Like I said, Resident Evil, so there's the Resident Evil for you. Okay, I have a feeling that most of this stuff is... Ah, crap, hold on. Let me look this up. Okay, HB-619. Nope, it's just another diary. Does not tell me what I need. Since I'm here, might as well read this. So, July 23rd, 1998. I should have known that these people never do anything without a reason. Managing a state-of-the-art laboratory like this was something I only dreamed of in university, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and that's why I willingly accepted this post without thinking too deeply. I was born gifted with unique abilities that I nourished over time. Even when my body started feeling the strangest of sensations started to abandon me, I became enslaved in service to fear that I'd be shut in some school laboratory forever, fear that I'd never have the chance to birth something in total independence, something that rightfully belonged to me. Looking back, it's clear that I was really misguided because our government doesn't believe in independence or autonomy only repression. This edifice was built for a very special purpose, and although I was given the freedom to scale and chisel away at the Olympus of research being conducted here, that never meant it was my mountain to reign over. Despite the truly incredible results I have achieved since Northfall was colonized, my best still isn't good enough for them. The Defense Department spends millions of... Oh, it's supposed to be defense. I think. The Defense Department spends millions of dollars every day to achieve new goals, and I am solely responsible for better or worse. This place is a goose with an endless supply of golden eggs, and those eggs will surely sustain America's global leadership at the forefront of chemical warfare. And I think this all came by mere chance. None of it would have happened without the investigation into a mysterious illness that plagued the local townsfolk and led to the discovery of an old Japanese vessel stranded off the coast. According to the diary that belonged to the captain, his vessel was carrying a deadly cargo of death itself. A deep breath of hell, but something went wrong, and their misfortune turned into a new beginning. For me, for us, for the nation. A completely new line of research. But now I'm starting to wonder if all this was planned by that guy in his chair with his head buried in works of chemistry and Greek mythology. I won't allow a single breath of this beautifully malevolent air to escape, nor will I exert less effort to reach the goal of our glorious nation. No general government agency can claim otherwise, but inside me, right now, that fear is giving way to more doubts than certainties. Thought something was moving. Can't help but wonder if the legendary Homer ever once faltered in the wake of his timeless masterworks. So since I was there, might as well read that. Okay. Come on, let me just look at something. Excuse me, what? Okay, I still don't know what the freaking code is. And I don't speak Greek. A pleasure depicted the Greek hero Jason in possession of the Golden Fleece. According to legend, it had the ability to heal any wound. Okay, let's just get out of here. Portrait of the Greek god Pollux, one half of Discovery with his twin brother Castor. Skilled boxer, he is said to be immortal. Well, good for him. One button again. There we go. That's better. Alright, are those things... Can I add those to something? Nope, okay. Good God Apollo. Yeah, nice. That's all well and dandy, but I don't know how to write Greek. you little shitter. No, I'm not gonna bother reading that because portrayed to the Greek god Kronos. He is father of Zeus, who devoured his children for fear that one would usurp his power. That's lovely. Cast a light onto the darkness, and there shall be no storm from which he cannot save you. Like, seriously, I don't... Okay, I gotta go look into something. Hold on. So HB-747. Wait, did it go? Did it go through? Okay, it went through. For my mental. Okay, so there's a investigation report. Says to Dr. Ware from Lieutenant Brubaker, dates May 20th, 1998. Subject Aegis Test Facility Inspection, North Red 1. In accordance with Central Command's orders, a new inspection of the cemetery was carried out today. As per procedure, we conduct an environmental analysis every 2 months in order to evaluate the state of the structure for the purpose of future reclamation. Despite the fact that 13 years have passed since the accident, strong advise against any attempts to reclaim the center. Today we lost 2 more highly trained operatives who were yanked through the foundation, kicking and screaming by something that has yet to be identified. So it's fairly obvious that, as a result of the accident of 1985, the test subjects have undergone some kind of mutation that increases their lifespan and strength compared to the visual guinea pigs subjected to CSR-CO3. As the site served to field test the BC weapons developed by Aegis Laboratories on North Blue 2, it's possible to determine just how many guinea pigs sandwiched into that place where were exposed to which agents during the accident, but it is clear that whichever factors are at play here created something weird and extremely dangerous. This is their home now, and the bastards won't let themselves be taken so easily. My opinion remains the same. Incinerate the cemetery with napalm and build a new one from its ashes. Although I suspect that Central Command will once again discard my advice in the hopes that test subjects will still be retrieved for further experiments, I sincerely hope that you'll listen to me sooner than later, because it's starting to feel like I'm offering up my men as lunch to these monsters bi-monthly, waiting for them to tame. I really hope it's not like that. Attached to this document we recovered from the ruins, only parts of it is legible, but I'm sure that what little information it does contain is well worth the lives of 2 more good men. Alright, so I voiced my concerns about carrying out such sensitive tests during typhoon season. Most of the facility's power is delegated to the maintenance of guinea pigs and for the use of the emergency systems. The likely event that a blackout should occur due to harsh weather conditions, one of the 2 could possibly lose power midway through an experiment with disastrous results. Seems, however, that however, that the upper levels are in a panic to conduct their precious long-term study of CSR-CO3, and they just can't wait the end of the typhoon season, interrupting the experimentation for some weeks. Anyway, I can't just blame them for not listening. After all, we're making great progress here, and I'm looking forward to presenting the results to the governmental commission. This record is absolutely paramount, as my entire career is on the line. This part of the document is illegible. As planned, field use of CSR-3 shall be carried out at 2 distinguishable stages called Destroy and Clean. The details are as follows. Stage 1. 0 to 24 hours. Destroy. Within 24 hours, the affected undergo somewhat predictable mutations or strengthen their bodies, turn them into dangerous genetic abominations beyond our control. Stage 2. 24 to 48 hours. Clean. The second stage, defined as recessive, afflicts the same subjects and causes their bodies to implode, collapsing on the genetic level and disintegrating within the final 24 hours, leaving no residual trace behind. The most remarkable thing here is that during stage 1, CSR-3 latches onto the host body, twisted into wild varieties of form that can more or less be predicted based on certain physical attributes. With this in mind, we were able to differentiate between variants of type 7. The code name for subjects infected with cancer that have undergone further mutations, but what's even more perplexing is a disturbing oddity that has arisen from studies of this type. Even now, we're unsure of exactly which factors cause this anomaly, this twisted amalgamation. The rest of the document is illegible. Okay, I'm so confused about the fact that I can't speak Greek. How am I supposed to write frickin' something, type something Greek? Cast a light into the darkness, there shall be no storm in which he cannot save you. Let me check. Let me see something else. Okay, let me. Okay, let's see if this works. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, Apollo. Let's see if this works. Apollo. I'm looking at my keyboard on my phone. I don't speak Greek, or Latin, or whatever it is. A Wong, Ada Wong. Okay, I like that part. That was cool. I have no idea what the password would be. Okay, I'm going to try another. Okay, let me just look it up. Stupid. I can't find nothing. Cast a light. Into the darkness. Okay. So someone already has the Greek password puzzle solution. There's a classic challenges for puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna read this. So this guy mentions there's classic challenging survival horror puzzles, and then there are brain teasers that are just flat out unfair or poorly designed. The Daymare 1998 Greek password puzzle falls into that latter category. Okay, the game will go out of its way to offer clues. Yeah, no, there was nope, there wasn't anything. Uh, because caster is one, but it's in Greek. And no, there's no what? C-A-S. That's why I did O-E-R instead of O-R. Well, if it's that simple, I could probably find the rest. You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna keep looking it up. You know what? Yeah, that does not help me whatsoever. So the first was Caster, second one was Pollux, but they spelled it differently. And then the last one is the Golden Fleece. You know what? I'm gonna read those real quick again.
Liev to Mission Control. If you
Bullshit.
can hear me, I've just restored the facility passcodes from the Matrix.
Oh,
I'm in the process of gathering the 731 samples and data off the server. Over.
that? Yeah, no. That was a bullshit puzzle. I like it, but that was bullshit. I don't know how to freaking read Greek. So how the hell would I figure that out?
was to save the last one for myself.
Oh, it's X.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Oh, that's just lovely. No, I'm not gonna bother with that.
Mission Control to Hades. Sandman here. Can anyone hear me? What is your status? Over.
This is Liev. About time. What the hell happened? I've retrieved the 731 samples. Now I'm heading over to the server room to gather the search data. Over.
Understood. We're having trouble with the comm system. To make matters worse, this storm isn't getting any less wild, and the loads are being pushed to the limit. I don't think it'll hold for much longer. Your new rendezvous point is the main entrance, so head there. Hurry up and grab the data so we can get the hell out of here. Watch your back. Open comms 2236. Over.
Oh, crap.
Hey, you! Drop your gun and let me see your hands! Right now!
Sorry. I thought you were one of those dead, melted thingies that killed the others.
Yeah, well, I ain't. And you almost got shot in the head, whoever you are.
You know, I'm no threat to you. My name's John. John Fay. I work for Aegis in the information science department. Well, mostly in the server room. I've been hiding down there for hours, since all hell broke loose. All communications are down, and I didn't think anyone would risk their lives to actually save us.
What the hell happened to this place?
I'm not sure exactly, but I don't think it was accidental.
How do you mean?
Well, I can access anything via the server. The security system, surveillance cameras, and naturally, the personnel files of all the Aegis employees. I've been trying to reconstruct exactly what went wrong. And actually, you'd be amazed at what somebody can achieve down here in just a few hours. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that one of our own stole some research and covered the whole up as an accident, obscuring all evidence of their damnable theft.
Huh. You don't say. I'm gonna need that fancy ID card of yours to access the server.
Well, why? Why do you want to access the server? I thought you were actually here to rescue us.
Technically, those were your words, not mine. Sorry, bud. Orders are orders.
What about the others? All the survivors in the building? You're not gonna let us die here.
No, you're right. I guess I can. I mean, especially you. Oh, what the heck. I'll lend a hand.
You're an asshole. Oh my gosh, I can barely read that. Okay. Dear brother, can't explain how too much, but this chat will be useful in case something happens to me. Love you, James. Max. Good evening, Kay. Gives you the green light to retrieve what we discussed earlier. Job 3114. God damn it, where have you been? I've been waiting 2 whole days for confirmation. I was just about to call it off. Nah. So Max, we had to take extra precautions to help ensure the mission is a success. You're just one part of a much wider strategy. Job 314. Listen, something unexpected came up. Some high-ranking army general is arriving here this week, so they're increasing the security level. I need more time. Max, you don't have more time. We can't afford another delay. There are measures in place to deal with these kinds of situations. Proceed as planned. Job 314. I'm risking my life here. A sentence of life without parole, if not immediate execution. The punishment for treason in a place like this is anything but conventional. I need more reassurance, or at least another advance. Wait a minute. Another advance from the final payment. Max, we've already given you more than enough money to compensate for your troubles. Unofficially, I would advise you to stick with Kay's plan, or a speedy execution will be the least of your worries. Job 314. Alright. I just hope I have the guts to leave this damn bunker behind. Max, stick with the plan and all your troubles will be gone. I repeat, green light, that is all. Max says disconnected. Dear Alma Wade, at last the opportunity I've been waiting for has arrived. I can't go into specifics right now, but trust me and believe me when I tell you that our lives will change for the better. I can finally leave this place behind and go with you wherever your heart desires. There's no time like the present, is there? Of course, the rest is great, but don't worry about me. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love always, your Jay. Huh. Try to download any of those servers. Let me just check these rooms. Check these areas. He's already dead.
Warning. Evacuation sequence activated.
Oh, big ugly. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What? Oh, that was bullshit. Why is my game glitching?
Get off me!
Well, this is awkward.
Control to Hades. Sandman here. Can anyone hear me? What is your status? Over.
This is Liev. About time. What the hell happened? I've retrieved the 731 samples. Now I'm heading over to the server room to gather the search data. Over.
Understood. We're having trouble with the
My
system.
game is glitching so bad.
The storm isn't getting any less wild, and the loads are being pushed to the limit. I don't think it'll hold for much longer. Your new rendezvous point is the main entrance, so head there. Hurry up and grab the data so we can get the hell out of here. Watch your back. Open comms 2236. Over.
Okay, I think this is gonna be it for the night. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be it. I'm trying not to laugh so hard right now. Oh, did this send me? Was my game glitching out that bad?
Things.
Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna exit. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a little Freddy Krueger. Yeah, I'm gonna exit there. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to where I was at. Yeah.